2, 1, go.
That is how the battle begins, the moment when the competitors come to test their robots. First Robotics is about more than just these machines. It's about promoting science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's about communication, teamwork, and problem solving. First is about way more than just these robots. Assumption Catholic High School has built a robot piece by piece for the last 4 years. Last year they brought home the Southwest Regional Championship held just down the street from their school at the University of Windsor. This year they worked for 6 weeks to build their entry for the Strongholds competition. Students like Joel Temple, the build captain for their team known as the Purple Raiders, knows this experience will go a long way after high school.
Me being able to say I've worked a mill, I've worked a lathe, I know the basics of construction, I think that will benefit me because when they look at the resume or they look at my application, they'll be simply saying we're going to save a little bit more money on this guy instead of some other average Joe that we have to train a little bit more.
You don't have to work in the shop to take part in First Robotics. Lauren Lanou is the business team leader. Some of these teams handle budgets worth more than $100,000. Lauren credits her job with giving her the experience she'll need later in life.
It's helped me with a lot of different skills, hard and soft skills. So I've learned a lot about like financing and marketing, and especially in this environment. I've also got gained a lot of communication skills. I'm better at public speaking. I'm better at presenting myself more professionally, and I also just have a lot more connections in the community.
According to Eric Kuzmiracek, that is one of the goals of FIRST. It is to give students this sense of a support network. He's the Director of Partnerships at We Tech Alliance, which helps entrepreneurs get started in the tech business. He's also one of the point people for the competition in Windsor.
They walk away with networks of mentors that they're going to have for life because they get a chance to work with professional engineers, skilled workers, programmers, technology entrepreneurs, business people, and this network of support is going to follow them and support them their whole way through their whole lives.
First Robotics Canada boasts some major numbers: 160 teams, more than 5,000 students, 1,000 mentors, and 800 volunteers compete in over 30 regional events nationwide. The World Championships are held in St. Louis, Missouri, and will have over 800 teams playing on 10 fields to start. Last year's goal was to make a robot that stacked as many recycling bins as possible in a certain amount of time. This year they are playing a version of Capture the Flag called Strongholds. Mark Bredner is the founder of FIRST Canada. He believes that combining several fields brings a unique learning experience outside the classroom. He also hopes that participants want to continue this as a career.
I want them to get excited, to look at what they're going to do in the future. When they build these robots, it's incredible what they do in a 6 weeks period. They're going to learn so much, but hopefully while they're doing that, they see something that sparks their curiosity that makes them say, oh, I really like doing that, and I'd like to do that for a career.
The Raiders' lead programmer is Alessio Simon. His experience with the team are moments he'll never forget. The knowledge he gains will stay with him for a lifetime. In programming this robot, he believes he's built a special connection.
You really have a connection between yourself and your robot, especially, well, I think it's a bit more special being a programmer because you're basically teaching the robot like what to do, like almost like a baby, I guess is a good kind of analogy. We're giving it the tools necessary to be able to move and function the way we want to, and we're able to optimize it such that it works as effective as it can in its state.
First Robotics is about more than just the robot. Although for this year's competition their robot can climb a castle wall, shoot a ball, and scale defenses, the skills, teamwork, and friendships the students take away will last for a lifetime. For Mediaplex News Now, I'm Dan Gray.